How was week one? It was interesting because after doing 20 dates of one person a day and a different person each day, every day I was surprised that Gabby kept coming back, which we kind of knew ahead of time. We weren't sure if they were going to come back, especially after spending the day with me.
My week is over with. I'm sad. It was a lot of fun. I was hoping that I would like it, and then I got there, and now I love it.
The first day, Gabby had 1 cup of coffee. Second day, she had 2 cups of coffee. And then she had a very minor medical condition where she had to go in and see a doctor. I think it was on Thursday. And she actually went in and got some Vicodin. So I think that's a good blueprint of how the show will progress, having somebody in there each week. 1 coffee, 2 coffee. By the end of the week, you're taking Vicodin to get you through the week.
So it was kind of, I don't really know what I'm getting myself into. It sounds like fun, and now I know it is a blast. It's a good time. It's fun to talk to people. Alex is a blast, kind of. The funniest news bit that we talked about this week was definitely the man from Iowa who took his zebra and the parrot to the bar, and he was appalled that the bar owner wouldn't let his animals into the bar. So naturally he left them in his truck, but he's under drunk driving charges. But it's like, come on, you're not being inconspicuous. You got a zebra in your car.
What was the most interesting thing of the week? Well, I think it was the Vegemite. We got talking to, we had a friend she knew from Perth, Australia calling, and we learned about some things from Australia, including Vegemite, which I didn't know what it was, but Gabby had visited Perth in Australia before, so she knew what it was, and she brought it in. It comes in a tube, looking like toothpaste, and they spread it on crackers. I tried it without anything. It looks like, as Dan Lee said, it looks like axle grease, and it smells horrid. So by all means, let's try that. And by the end of the day, we had, I think about everybody in the office had their Vegemite fix, and it's been 4 hours, and I still can't get the taste out of my mouth. So that was what Gabby brought to the table, is putting a bad taste in everyone's mouth. I kid there.
My favorite caller? I gotta say it's my fan from Edgar. John, wherever you are in the world. That was just so flattering. It was just nice, and it reminds you how many people are listening.
We almost got Gabby a date, I believe. John from Edgar called in, farmer from the Edgar area, and decided that Gabby was a very fine gal, and that he thinks, in his mind, that they could maybe, hit it off. So we saw Gabby blush on Wednesday, and of course Bob Bosold and myself won't let her forget that if she gets nothing else out of this week, she's probably got a date with a farmer named John in Edgar.
The worst part? All the money I spent on coffee, probably. I didn't have any this morning, though, so Friday I made it without the coffee, but yeah, I could have used a little extra change, get some gas instead of coffee instead. But getting up early wasn't bad.
I think we found funny right away was that her name is Gabby. And, talk about, naming a child and then later having her call in life be also her namesake. We thought it was very funny that her name is Gabby, and then we get her on the radio and she was quite chatty. So we thought that was humorous, ironic.
So I had a great time this week doing the show in the morning and working with Alex on Wax 104.5. And I need all of you out there to remember me for the next 3 weeks. You can follow me on the Next Door Neighbor Final Four Facebook page. We will be doing updates constantly. And when the time comes, make sure that you vote for me. My name's Gabby, and I hope you had fun listening. Bye!
So that was week one. That was Gabby. So, we're going to have 3 more weeks of this. Then we're going to turn it over to you to place your votes and help us determine who's going to be my new morning show partner. So make sure you tune in 3 weeks in a row. Listen to everybody. Weigh it. Wager amongst yourselves, and then vote. And for the next 3 contestants, my words of advice would be, bring Vicodin.